Chapter 1 111 Aiding FM-22001 October 2023 Reconnaissance Exploitation Reports, Imagery-derived Products, Change Detection and Route Density Analysis, Support to IPOE, Target Mensuration, and Tactical Identification of Equipment, Deliberate and Dynamic Targeting Support, Collateral Damage and BDA Intelligence Products 171. ATP 2222.7 provides detailed discussions about GEOINT Human Intelligence 172. Human intelligence is the collection by a trained human intelligence collector of foreign information from people and multimedia to identify elements, intentions, composition, strength, dispositions, tactics, equipment, and capabilities, ADP 20. Human uses human sources as a tool to gather information about the plans, intentions, capabilities, and operations methods of threat military forces. Army Human accomplishes its mission through interrogations, source operations, recruited, non-recruited, and debriefing, and human collection support activities, screenings, liaisons, support to targeting, and DOMEX. 173. Human capabilities consist of human collection teams, human operations cells, and assigned biometric collection equipment. These capabilities produce the following products: intelligence information reports, myographic intelligence information reports, myographic intelligence information reports, notices of intelligence potential, knowledgeability briefs, collection emphasis messages, salute and/or spot reports. 174. ATP 222.31 and FM 2222 provide detailed discussions about human measurement and signature intelligence. 175. Measurement and signature intelligence is information produced by quantitative and qualitative analysis of physical attributes of targets and events to detect, characterize, locate, and identify targets and events, and derived from specialized technically derived measurements and signatures of physical phenomenon intrinsic to an object or event. JP 20. The purpose of MASENT is collecting technical data associated with warfighting equipment, people, developmental weapons programs, and disseminating data for exploitation to commanders, planners, weapons developers, and policymakers. 176. MASENT is based on the principle that every object and event have a signature that can be measured. The measurement aspect of MASENT refers to actual parameter measurements of an event or object, such as a biometric attribute, demonstrated flight profile, or range of a cruise missile. Signatures are typically the products of multiple measurements collected over time and under varying circumstances. These signatures are used to develop target classification profiles and discrimination and reporting algorithms for operational surveillance and weapons systems. 177. MASENT capabilities consist of unattended ground sensors, infrasonic monitors, and chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear CBRN detectors. Intelligence reach capabilities include scientific and technical intelligence, STI, research and development, foreign weapons exploitation, and foreign material exploitation. These scientific and technical capabilities, electro-optical, geophysical, human signatures, material, nuclear, radar, and radio frequency, produce the following products: spot reports, preliminary technical reports, complementary technical reports types A, B, C, attack scene investigation reports. 178. ATP 222.8 provides detailed discussions about MASENT. Intelligence 01 October 2023 FM 20119. Open source intelligence is 179. Open source intelligence is intelligence that is produced from publicly available information and is collected, exploited, and disseminated in a timely manner to an appropriate audience for the purpose of addressing a specific intelligence requirement. Public Law 109/16 OSENT is derived from PAI collected by trained and certified OSENT collectors, practitioners who use tools, processes, and analytics to generate operationally relevant intelligence from the vast amounts and variety of PAI 180. Successful OSENT operations rely heavily on the commander's understanding and guidance about the application of OSENT. Additionally, the intelligence architecture is vital. Without it, intelligence capabilities, including OSENT, cannot support operations effectively. OSENT, like all intelligence capabilities, must be fully integrated into the operations process, planning through execution to support the commander's intent and requirements. The Defense Open Source Council and the National Open Source Committee manage OSENT. One OSENT may include social media exploitation, access to large data sets for analysis, warning intelligence and tipping and queuing for other collection disciplines, support to targeting and battle damage assessment, BDA, traditional monitoring of press and news outlets, publications, and periodicals. 182. Units may obtain OSENT capabilities through the Army OSENT Office. OSENT collectors, practitioners, produce the following standalone products, OSENT reports, also known as OCR, which may be incorporated into intelligence estimates, intelligence summaries, INTIA and SUS, intelligence derived from communications, electronic and foreign instrumentation signals, JP20. SIGINT is one of several military functions operating within the electromagnetic spectrum EMS. It provides EW support when used in military operations for threat warning, combat information, and situational awareness. According to Title 10, USC SIGINT teams can perform additional analysis on threat signals to produce intelligence. According to Title 50, USC Army Cryptologic Forces produce SIGINT to support the formulation of strategy, policy, military plans, and operations at national to tactical levels. 185, OSIGINT comprises communications intelligence, technical information, and intelligence derived from foreign communications by other than the intended recipients, JP20. Communications intelligence, also called COMINT, is produced from the collection, observation, and recording and processing of foreign non-communications transmitted by radio, wire, or other electromagnetic means, and by processing foreign encrypted communications, however transmitted. Electronic intelligence, technical and geolocation intelligence derived from foreign non-communications by other than the intended recipients, JP20. Communications intelligence, also called COMINT, is produced from the collection and observation and recording and processing of foreign non-communications transmitted by radio, wire, or other electromagnetic means, and by processing foreign encrypted communications, however transmitted. Electronic intelligence, technical and geolocation intelligence derived from foreign non-communications electromagnetic radiations emanating from other than nuclear detonations or radioactive sources, JP385. Electronic intelligence, also called ELINT, is produced from the collection, observation, and recording and processing of foreign non-communications transmitted by radio, wire, or other electromagnetic means, and by processing foreign encrypted communications, however transmitted. Electronic intelligence, technical and geolocation intelligence derived from foreign non-communications of electromagnetic radiations emanating from other than nuclear detonations or radioactive sources, JP385. Electronic intelligence, also called ELANT, is produced from the collection, observation, and recording and processing of foreign non-communications transmitted by radio, wire, or other electromagnetic means, and by processing foreign encrypted communications, however transmitted. Electronic intelligence, technical and geolocation intelligence derived from foreign non-communications